Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am continuing with my collection series, how I store them in my Helmers. So right now we're on drawer number 1 of my blues. So I keep them in 2 drawers. Neither drawer is full, but they wouldn't all fit in 1 drawer. So I just divide them into 2 drawers. These ones are more of the kind of like lighter blues. And then the second drawer is going to be the more darker blues. Okay, so the first one I have is, and by the way, I feel like I say this in every video, but these are the ones that I've already worn. Any untried polishes are in separate drawers, and you'll see those eventually when I get to those drawers. Okay, so first one I have is Dippin' Dots Cotton Candy. I love this entire collection, really nice. This one had a really nice formula considering it's a pastel blue. I wanna say this was a good 2 coaters if you're careful, if you do like a second thicker coat. And then obviously for me, like I do toppers all the time. So for me, this was definitely good on 2 coats, and then with the topper, it's beautiful. This whole collection is still at Walmart. So if you haven't gotten the Dippin' Dots collection, I highly, highly recommend the entire collection. Okay, then we have Zoya's Robin. I've worn this multiple times. This is just a really beautiful mid-tone blue. Zoya's creams have beautiful formulas. Not much else to say about those. Then we have Color Club The Sweet Life. This is their speckled collection from years and years and years ago. I don't know how many years ago, but I've had this for several years. I got this one on either 88 Beauty or Head to Toe. Those are the 2 places that I buy my Color Clubs from. So really nice. Their speckled collection is really nice. I have, I think just 2. I have this one and the mint green one, and they're beautiful formulas. Okay, then we have Night Owl Lacquer Photographic Butt Memory. I think that name is so funny. It's a pretty mid-tone blue, and then it's got gorgeous, are they purple? I think they're metallic blue. It looks like they could be purple, but I think they're metallic blue flakes. Really, really pretty. Like that one. Okay, then we have OPI's Was It All Just a Dream? Now this is one that when I have it with my blues, it looks green, but when I have it with my greens, it looks blue. So I just keep this in my blues because honestly, I have more space in my blues. But I think this probably is a smidge more green. But even in the bottle here, like it's hard to tell, it's suffering from ugly bottle syndrome, but this is a really pretty cream. I really enjoy that one. Okay, then we have China Glaze Cuba Diving. Really pretty. Love this one. Amazing formula. I finally wore this past year, and it's just beautiful. Loved it. Had an amazing formula. Okay, then we have Polish for Days Bel Air. Gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I love their polishes that they have now. They have like the little black speckles. They're so pretty. This is beautiful. Okay, then we have Rogue Lacquer's Open Water from PPU April 2020, Aquatic Wonder. This is one of my favorite Rogue Lacquers. So, so pretty. It's like a soft, kind of like, it's not quite like a sky blue. It's like sky blue with like maybe a tinge of, I don't know, but then it's got these little teeny tiny dainty red flakies, and it's so, so pretty. Very unique and just beautiful. I love this one. I've worn this one I think twice. Then we have Girly Bits The Good Ice. This was actually a free gift that they sent me when I ordered a bunch of other polishes, and then they had issues with their shipping and it took a long time to ship, so they sent me this as like an apology polish, which they didn't have to do, but it's beautiful. I wore this over I think I wore this over like a purple. Really, really beautiful polish. Look at that. Okay, then we have Nail Hoot Pieces of You. This is one of the very first PPU polishes I bought. I started buying in February of 2019, and this was either from February or maybe March. It's the only nail hoot I have. It's pretty. I just was never enticed to buy them again. It's got a really soft, like a mid-tone blue, and then those beautiful flakies. Really, really pretty. I've only worn this once. Okay, then we have Zoya's Lake. Yes, Lake. And this is a really interesting polish. Beautiful. It's one of my favorite Zoyas. It's like a very, very pale, like a dusty, like a grayish blue almost, or maybe just like a, I don't know. It's just really, really interesting. It's, like I said, it's like a dusty, pale blue, and it's just really, really pretty, interesting, and unique. Okay, then we have Rogue Lacquer Spirit of Innovation from their Imagineering collection. So beautiful. Look at those glowing flakes and then those little tiny black speckles. So, so, so pretty. Love this. Okay, then we have Polish for Days Fire Rainbow. This is from August PPU. I want to say I got this from my friend Laura. Look at that. So pretty. So, so pretty. That's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Wow. What year is this from? August 2020. Yeah, so that's so pretty. Okay, then one of my favorite Zoyas. This is Lillian. So, so beautiful. It's like a pale blue mint. So beautiful. I love this one. This is one that if you don't have and you like Zoyas, you need this. I've worn that many, many, many times over the years. Actually, I've only had it for maybe like 3 years and I've already worn it multiple times. And this one is Kristen by Zoya. Really pretty. I think I've worn this twice and I enjoy it. I like that one. Okay, then we have 90 Lacquer Trade Winds. It's pretty. I've worn this a lot over the years. I don't really wear my 90s much anymore, but I did wear this one quite a few times. Then we have Illamasqua's Noble. Beautiful, beautiful formula. Really nice. I keep saying like mid-tone blues, but I'm bad with blues on what to call them. In this one, I don't really quite know how to call it. It's not really cerulean blue. It's, I don't know. What would you guys call this blue? I always ask and you guys never tell me, so maybe you guys don't know either. This one is Quixotic Polish Quixotic. I always forget. I looked it up. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Quixotic, but I always want to call it Quixotic because I think that sounds better. Phonetically, Quixotic sounds better, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Quixotic. And this is the Sacred Peacock. This is from PP March 2020, and I got this one from Carolina in a swap that we did. Really pretty. I've only worn it once. I forget how I wore it. I'm pretty sure I wore some kind of topper over it and I liked it. Look at that pretty shift. Okay, then we have, I think this is Yummy. Yes, Zoya's Yummy. A really yummy blue. It's gorgeous. It needs to be shaken up. Really, really pretty. I've worn this one at least once, maybe twice. Really beautiful formula, and I know a lot of people really love Yummy. Okay, then we have Zoya's Rocky. I've worn this one many times over the years. Beautiful, beautiful. This one is maybe more like a cerulean blue. So, so pretty. Oh, you know what? Oh no, I was gonna say maybe this is leaning more cornflower, but it's definitely not. These are kind of similar, so maybe this is considered cerulean too. I don't know. Really, really beautiful. Love Rocky. I've worn it many times. Okay, then we have Sinful Colors. What is this one called? Rise and Shine. Pretty. This one has like a little shimmer in it. Yeah, it has like a soft shimmer. I honestly don't remember when I wore this, so I don't know how I feel about this. I'm sure it was fine. Sinful Colors has really nice formulas. Okay, then we have Illamasqua's Cameo. This one is more of like a cornflower blue. This one, wow, it needs to be shaken up really bad. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely amazing formula. Illamasqua's are just beautiful. And I can't believe I almost decluttered most of my Illamasqua's, like half of them a couple years ago. I did a declutter and I was gonna declutter a bunch of the ones that were like dupes for other polishes I already had. And then Olga convinced me not to get rid of Illamasqua because they no longer make polish and they're just really nice, I guess, coveted polishes. And I'm so glad that I uncluttered the ones that I had decluttered. Okay, this one is OPI's Can't Find My Checkbook. It's one of my favorite OPIs. Ugly Bottle Syndrome, obviously. This is just a beautiful, beautiful polish. Love that one. Then we have Glitter Days Mom Jeans. This is one of my favorite Glitter Days. It's beautiful. It's down to here. I've worn it many, many times over the years. This is like a cornflower blue. Beautiful. So the funny story about Glitter Days is I had heard some really, I haven't bought from them in several years. Since I started getting into like different indie brands, I kind of forgot a lot of the older ones that I used to buy from. And I was looking something up about them, and they still have their website, but they don't make new polishes and they don't advertise polishes on their website. And I had heard, like, I forget where I was reading something somewhere where people were saying that they were ordering polishes and they never received the polishes. So even though their website is open, it doesn't seem like they are actually sending people polishes that they make. So ever since I heard those like rumblings, I haven't purchased from them. So I probably will never purchase from Glitter Days again. But I remember back in the day, I really liked Glitter Days. This was like before I discovered like Polish for Days and Rogue Lacquer and things like that, or like Night Owl Lacquer. But they had beautiful flaky polishes. And so this was the brand, this was, I think, besides KB Shimmer, was like one of the first brands that I ever got into that had like the flakies. And so I used to do, they had a Days of the Month club. So for like 2 years, I would get their box every month and it would have a monthly polish, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed Glitter Days at one point, but it's a shame that they've kind of gone to the wayside. Okay, then we have Night Owl Lacquer Flying Free. Got this one in PPU August 2019. This was, I want to say, like one of the first, 2019 is when I discovered that I really enjoyed Night Owl Lacquer, because I was looking at my PPUs, and from 2019 and then early 2020, I realized that I was buying a lot of Night Owl Lacquers. This one I don't love. I've worn it before. I need to find another way to wear this, but I can probably see myself decluttering this in the future. I think I tried to declutter it once and then I decided not to, but I could see myself decluttering this in the future. I'm not really into these super light icy blues, so I need to try to find a combo for this, or else I will probably declutter in the future. Nothing to do with the formula. Their formulas are amazing. It's just a color preference. Okay, and this one is Zoya's Tommy. Another really, really nice Zoya. I got this one because of Barb. She really likes Tommy. So pretty. It's like a dusty, just like a dusty blue. Really, really beautiful. Love that one. Okay, then we have Stella Chroma. Oh, this needs to be shaken up. Stella Chroma's Turtle in the Clouds. This is from March 2019. The second month that I ever purchased from Stella Chroma. The first Stella Chroma I ever bought. I don't love this. It's a soft pale blue, which I don't love, but it's really unique. It dries matte. It's interesting. I just don't love it. I think next time, if I ever wear this again, I will need to do some kind of, I don't think you can do undies for this because it's too opaque to really need undies. Possibly I'll have to play around with it, but I might need to add some kind of topper on top to just kind of, I don't know. I don't love this, and I can see myself decluttering that in the future, but for now, I want to hold on to it. Okay, then we have Glam Polish Unconditional Mother's Day 2019. This was a free gift with purchase during Mother's Day month. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So pretty. Look at that. Really beautiful. I love Glam Polish. Okay, then we have Virago Varnish Paradise Pool. I'm pretty sure this has faded quite a bit over the years, but this is from their bleached neon collection. Really pretty. Nice formulas on Virago Varnish. Then we have Emily Damali The Puzzle. I don't remember buying this. I feel like this, I might have gotten this in a swap, but really pretty. It's like a soft blue. And then it's got those gorgeous little flakies in there. Look at that. It's so pretty. They're like rainbow flakies, I think, because I see so many different colors. I think they're just rainbow flakes. Look at that, so pretty. Okay, then we have Noodles Nail Polish Carnival from August 19 PPU. I've only worn this once. I'm pretty sure I used this as an accent nail. Wasn't my favorite. It is more like an icy, I mean, it doesn't quite look icy blue, but it does pull like very icy because of all those platinum flakes. Wasn't my favorite, but it is pretty unique, and it would make, I mean, it's nice to have for like winter manis, and I can, you know, still play around with it and figure out something else with it. Okay, then we have Dolish Polish 7 Days. This is like a dusty, almost slate blue, would you say? Like a grayish slate blue, dusty, really, really pretty. Pretty sure I wore this in a Skittle Mani. I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. I did like 5 different nails. I did a Skittle Mani, trying to get through a bunch of untrieds. Okay, then we have Polish Jun. Jun. Really, really beautiful. It's not, again, I'm not going to try to name. I don't think it's quite cerulean, and it's not quite cornflower. It's a little bit darker to be cornflower. So I don't know. You guys tell me. I'm so bad with naming blues. And then it's got those gorgeous, gorgeous gold flakies. There's a time where they were putting the gold flakies in everything, and they were all so beautiful, and I wanted all of them. So beautiful. Okay, then we have Rogue Lacquer's Petrified Forest. Really, really pretty. I've worn this once. It's got those gorgeous, gorgeous fiery orange, red, yellow shifting flakes. Look at that. So beautiful. And then against this really soft, kind of like smoky blue. So, so pretty. Really enjoyed that one. I've only worn that one once. Then we have Sinful Colors Ciel La Vie. It's a really pretty blue. This one, does it have, no, I was gonna say, I think it has maybe a fine shimmer, but no, it doesn't. It's a matte, and this is a really nice, really, really nice formula. Okay, then we have Bee's Knees Lacquer Meteorite. Look at that, so pretty. It's like a soft, very soft blue, and then it's got that strong green shimmer, and then it's got a bunch of cut up platinum flakies, I guess, or hollow flakies. So pretty, you guys. Look at that. Okay, then we have Blush Lacquers. Check it up. Blush Lacquers Swiss Chalet. Look at that, so pretty. They had this collection, I want to say it's been like 2 years now, where it was like like muted hollows, and they were so gorgeous. I ended up getting a handful of them. So, so pretty. Beautiful. Okay, then we have Cuticula's Into the Well. This is gorgeous. I love this polish. This is so pretty. Look at that. It's just so vibrant. Beautiful. Okay, then we have Turtle Tootsie Run Forest Run. I got this one from Nicole in our swap that we did. This one she got from HHC June 2019. And I got this from the swap that we did. Did we do it in 2019? Maybe we did I think we did it in early 2020 maybe, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love this. So pretty. Okay, then we have Dreamland Lacquer, the King and Queen. This is from August PPU 2019. So pretty. I've only worn this once, but it is beautiful. And I don't love these soft icy blues, but I do really, really enjoy this polish. It's so pretty. Beautiful. Okay, then we have Dollish Polish Wolfman's Got Nerds. Pretty. I've only worn this once. I feel like maybe I wore this in that Skittle that I was talking about, but I can't quite remember. I do know that I did 5, and I think a lot of them were Dollish Polish, actually, of like varying shades of dusty blues. Okay, then we have Island P Bluebird. So beautiful. I love Island P's speckled polishes. They're so, so good. This is like a soft blue, and it's got those bright, tiny, bright metallic. Are they metallic? Yeah, I think they're metallic. They look metallic, but they're tiny cut up metallic flakies, and they're so, so pretty. So beautiful. Okay, then we have, oh, this is one that I wore in that Skittle that I was telling you about. This is a Franken polish. It used to be I have a herring problem, and I Frankened it, and it's now I have a Franken problem. And I'm pretty sure I wore this in that dusty Skittle that I was talking about. I will see if I'll find it on Instagram, and I will post the picture so you can see that Skittle that I'm talking about. Isn't that pretty? Okay, then we have OPI's Susie San Climbs Fuji-san. Susie San Climbs Fuji-san. So pretty. Look at that. It's kind of similar to Can't Find My Checkbook, which was a favorite OPI. And this one is darker. It's not coming across on camera, but this one is actually, once you swatch them, it's darker, and one of them pulls more green. I think it's this one pulls more green. Okay, then we have Dolish Polish, the world's most pissed off snow cone. I need to move this back into my Christmas drawer. At one point, my Halloween and my Christmas polishes were in one drawer. I had my Halloweens in the Helmer, and then my Christmas polishes were in like a container that I had in the drawer, and I was overflowing with polishes. They weren't fitting in one drawer, and so I kind of pulled out a bunch of polishes that I had labeled as Halloween or Christmas, and then I pulled them out to make more room because my drawer is overfull. And then now I have them separated into two drawers, so I actually have room in my Christmas drawer. So I'm actually going to move this into my Christmas drawer. So you move this back into my Christmas drawer, so you will probably see this in my Christmas drawer when I get to there. Really, really pretty. It's like a very soft blue, and then it's got tiny metallic blue, and then silver glitters. So pretty. I guess this doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas. This is more, that's probably maybe why I moved it. It's more like winter, so maybe that's why I moved it. But I tend to wear this, I've only worn it a couple times, but when I did wear it, I'm pretty sure I always wore it in December. But anyways, there's that. Then we have China Glaze, What I Like About Blue. Look at that, so pretty. I think I was going to, I think I decluttered this once because I didn't love the shimmer. And then I started getting into combos and I uncluttered it because I do that when I started getting into frankening polishes and combos. I would find polishes in my declutter bag that I hadn't given away yet, and then I would find new uses for them. And I wore this in some kind of combo. I forget what I wore it with, but I loved it, and so I ended up uncluttering this. But I did declutter this at one point, I believe. My memory is kind of getting funny when it comes to like polishes. Okay, then I have Bee's Knees Lacquer Nessian. I don't love this polish. It's a little too pale for me, but it's beautiful and it's unique, so I don't want to get rid of it. Plus, I don't want to get rid of my Bee's Knees Lacquer because they're just so pretty. But look at that. It's a very, very soft pale blue, and then it's got that beautiful purple flash. I wore a topper over this. I forget the name of it, but it's a Sally Hansen topper that was almost identical. It had like that identical bluey purple, but it was in tiny glitters, and so I wore that over this, and it was pretty. Wasn't my favorite because again it's too pale, but this is very, very sheer, so this could probably be worn over a darker base to darken it up a bit. I don't know if this will mesh well with undies of like differing color. I will have to try and go from there. Okay, then we have OPI's Malibu Shore. Love, love, love this polish. Every single polish from that collection was amazing. I loved that collection from a couple summers ago. Beautiful. Okay, then we have, I think this is, Rich Girls and Po Boys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Kind of like a cornflower blue, kind of leaning like the Illamasqua, and then the, where is the Glitter Days. You can see I'm like, oh, that one's a little lighter. I have one in here somewhere. That's a Zoya. Oh, I can't find it now, but I have a Zoya in here. That's a similar shade. I am drawn to these types of shades, and that's probably what, I mean, that is why I was decluttering the Illamasqua at one point, because I had all these shades that are very similar. But I do really love these kind of mid-tone cornflower type shades. Are just beautiful. Okay, then we have Orly's Frisky. I think whenever I wear this on my toes. I think I was going to declutter this at one point because I wasn't really wearing it. And then I uncluttered it because it is really nice on the toes. I just don't tend to wear it on my nails. But that's fine. Having polishes that are for my toes is fine because I live in Florida and these bright colors, you know, you can wear all year round on your toes. Okay, then we have Island P Float On. Now, oh, I think maybe that was a combo. Oh no, maybe not. So maybe it was. So this was one of my very first ILMPs. I bought ILMPs several years ago, like 5-6 years ago. And then, you know, they were heavily into hollows and I wasn't into hollows. So I had a handful of hollows, by LNP, and then I decluttered them. I actually decluttered this, and then I started getting into combos, and I kind of like hollows more now. And I did a combo with this. I want to say it, I could be wrong, but I want to say it was with the What I Like About Blue, because I was decluttering them both. I want to say it was this. I did this combo and it blew me away. I loved it so much, and so I ended up keeping them both. Like, why would I declutter this? It's gorgeous. I don't know what was wrong with me. Okay, then we have Color Club's Meet Me at the Rink. This was a Franken that I made. I'm pretty sure it's probably called Franken Me at the Rink, because I'm not really what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not really creative when it comes to my Franken names. I kind of just tend to add Franken into whatever the name is and call it a day. But this was a terrible formula. 3 coats, it was streaky, it was just a hot mess, and then I Frankened it, and now it's almost good at 1 or just 2 thin coats, but really nice. Okay, then we have, wow, this needs to be shaken up really badly. This one is, wow. This one, look at that. This is China Glaze Sample Sizing Me Up. Really beautiful, dusty blue. Really nice in the winter. Okay, and then the final one that I have in drawer number 1 is Quixotic Quixotic Polish Funny Creature. Look at that, so pretty. All right, you guys, this was everything in my first drawer of blues. I will be filming my second drawer of blues next, so keep an eye out for that one. Probably in a couple weeks. I try to stagger my videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.